here we have rare footage of the chicken crossing the road. Tommy Love here in Chennai. I've come down to see some friends who I made in Goa. The lovely Dimpy and her sister and brother-in-law who run a hostel in Goa, and they kindly invited me to come and stay in their house for a few days. So I thought, yeah, great, why not? I never turn down an offer like that. Like all Indian hospitality, I'm getting waited on hand and foot, which is quite embarrassing at times because I'm just like, relax, you know, I'm in your home. But as soon as I got there, I kind of had this weird thing where there was a pile of books on the floor. So just inquisitively, kind of reminded me of my dad a little bit. I just started to look through the books, and I found this great book, which I'm going to show you, which I didn't bring with me on this little walk I'm going on now, about this meditation group who are based in Chahanapur, which is somewhere in the north. But it turns out that this book is based on this group. I'm going to tell you all the names when I remember them. I've got a headquarters which is about 400 metres away. I've been staying in this block of flats up there, and I'm just going to go down and maybe hopefully find some meditation classes to go to over the next few days. So I'm quite excited about that. It's funny how right guys, just give me the eye. And still got it, and yeah, so it's funny how these things can sometimes just fall into your lap. So I'm excited about that. I'm just going to go down and see what they're about. But yeah, Chennai is quite busy. It's like what they call one of India's metro cities. Dusty, busy, lots of traffic, but it's quite warm. I was in Delhi over the weekend, which was kind of cold, and nicely so. Being an Englishman, like having a bit of coldness is actually alright every now and then, but as you can see I'm starting my truck off now, so back to a warmer climate for the time being. And then this time next week I'm going to be in Darjeeling, which I'm incredibly excited about because I didn't think I was going to make it up there this time, but I just kind of worked it into my plans. There's the oldest steam train running in India up there, which I'm also very excited about. It's been running there since 1882, I believe. So I'm going to go and get this 7-hour train ride. It's one of the highest gauges, one of the steepest train runs in the country, and in a country where train travel is the most viable way to get about. I'm also excited about that. It's blue. The train on the picture is blue, so it looks a bit like Thomas the Tank Engine. So that's something to look forward to, which I'm going to be showing you at some point. But for now, I'm about to get my Om on, about to get my Zen on, and see what this is about. So yeah, I'm excited. Midday-ish, it's about 1:30, so it's hot, sweating. I'm excited, relaxed and happy. Hope all of you are too. Big love. Tommy Love, driving in India.
Yeah. Tommy Ramsing.
Tommy Ramsing.
Tommy Ramsing is driving.
Morning team, wherever you might find yourselves, or afternoon, evening. Good afternoon, good evening and good night. Always reminds me of the Truman Show. I wanted to tell you a little bit more about Sahaj Marg, Sahaj Marg, which is the group I found. The book I read was this, My Master. Anybody who finds themselves interested in meditation, on a path, on a journey, or just wants to do a little bit of reading and something a bit different, I'd highly recommend that book. It's been really interesting. I've nearly finished it now. It's been a really good read and something that I recommend. And the group are called Sahaj Marg. I'll show you here. I don't know if that's going to come backwards or forwards. I don't know how these camera things work. I went and did a 3-day meditation induction with them, which was really interesting. And now I've got one of these, which means I'm now part of the group, which is super nice. Really interesting group, worldwide. They're in over 200 countries. They're in London. For any of my London friends, they're about a 10-minute walk from Stratford Tube Station, cleaning the lens a little bit. Yeah, I've just found it super interesting. I've been going to the ashram a few days since I've been here. I'm going to go again today. They've got a big meditation stroke yoga hall. I'm going to do an hour's meditation there later today. But whatever you're interested in spirituality or in meditating, or even if you're not, I'd recommend just having a quick look and checking out the group, because what they do is they make a really super simplified, accessible route to your inner journey, to meditation, to finding peace, etc. I found it really useful, so I thought I'd share because they've been really good to me. It's been interesting, and message me if you want to hear more about it. I can send you some links to some stuff. Nice green, getting warmer by the day, Chennai behind me. This is probably the only green part of Chennai, so it's quite nice view from the balcony. Say hi, Dimpy. Hello. Or Curly, as she's now known, has been my lovely host with her sister and brother-in-law, Chilla and Chinna, the killers from Manila. And I've had a really good week. Looking forward to going to Darjeeling, where stupidly I didn't check what the weather was going to be like, but being at the foothills of the Himalayas, it's going to be like 6 degrees. So for those of you back home thinking I'm just setting it up and maybe possibly even getting a bit jealous, don't worry. I'm going to be going to pretty cold temperatures over the next week, but it still hasn't deterred my excitement, because I'm super pleased to be going there. And that's about it really. Sahaj Marg, check him out, you might like it. Big love.